G7 leaders have just announced plans to boost air defenses and tighten sanctions. In a major escalation, that could significantly impact the ongoing conflict and global security. You need to know what this means for the future. We'll break it down for you. The conflict in Eastern Europe has redefined global security, leaving cities in ruins and millions displaced. For years, the G7 nations have acted as the primary coalition, coordinating military aid and economic sanctions to halt the invasion. The goal has been simple: provide the necessary hardware to defend the skies and isolate the aggressor from the global economy. But as political leadership shifts in the United States, uncertainty has grown over the long-term commitment of the West. This has created a race against time to secure air defenses and tighten financial restrictions before the diplomatic landscape changes. G7 leaders have committed to increasing air defense capabilities for Ukraine and implementing stricter sanctions against Russia. This strategic shift aims to bolster frontline security while intensifying economic pressure on the Kremlin. Donald Trump is now back at the center of the diplomatic focus. During the summit, Trump asserted his influence, stating, "I'm the boss," as he shows an increasing willingness to align with Ukraine's war aims. G7 leaders are reportedly working to ensure the conflict remains a primary focus of Trump's agenda, as the war continues with no clear end in sight. Adding to the tension, a hot mic recording captured President Macron and President Zelensky discussing Trump's role and influence during the meeting. The group's goal remains clear: maintain military momentum and tighten the economic vice to force a resolution. This move signals a unified front from the world's wealthiest economies to keep pressure on the aggressor. By tightening sanctions and upgrading air defenses, the G7 is attempting to shift the tactical advantage back to the front lines. But the real story is the political volatility. With unpredictable rhetoric coming from the US, the long-term stability of this alliance is being tested in real time. The immediate takeaway: watch for the physical delivery of these defense systems. If the hardware doesn't arrive or the funding shifts, the strategic map changes instantly. The G7 is doubling down on air defenses and tighter sanctions to shift the momentum of the war. But with political priorities shifting, will these measures actually lead to a resolution? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for the latest updates as this story develops.